From Fuzzy Walrus Industries, I'm Dr. Flux, and today is Two Shot Tuesday, and it is a special edition because we're looking at my custom Megalodon that's been converted into a pump action shotgun. So we can do 1 shot, 2 shot, and up to 3 shots. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I built this thing, what kind of blasters are in here, what makes the Megalodon so special, and kind of share about some of my trial and errors I've had with this thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the Megalodon shotgun has been a project I've been working on for about 3 months now, and it essentially is a Megalodon shotgun. Well, it's a Megalodon with a forward of a Magnus. And what I've done is I've actually cut off the forward of the Magnus and combined it with the Megalodon so that I could utilize the Thingiverse shotgun kit for the Magnus. Now, of course, I've done a little modification up here where I've added an extra pump area to kind of accommodate the higher profile of the Megalodon. But in the end, it seems to be a good combination. If you would like to see more of the history of this thing, come check out my channel where I actually do a full detailed build of this blaster. And then I also do another video in which I put a K26 in it. Now, the K26 was a little problematic for me, so I ended up taking it out. So this Megalodon that you see right here actually has its stock internals. I will be revisiting it in the future with maybe a different spring, maybe a K25 or maybe something more fine-tuned to this platform. But the K26 didn't give me the performance I was looking for. The prime was a lot harder. It was doing a lot of wear and tear on the blaster internals, and I just didn't like how it functioned. So I opted to go back with the original. Also, if you notice, I'm shooting rival out of it right now. I started shooting this drum. This drum, you can shoot 3 regular sized darts, and was not getting the performance I desired off of that. Also, I tried doing 3 short darts, and I soon found out the shots were good. However, I wasn't getting the consistency I was looking for, so I ended up switching over to the rival. So let's go ahead and get some chronograph readings off this for the rival rounds and take it to the range and see what single fire, double fire, and triple fire looks like. So the Chronograph was not too impressive. We're hitting around average of upper 70s, maybe 80. Not the greatest. However, with the rival rounds, it seems like that's enough to push out, 3 shots, which I was actually pretty surprised by. So I did a combination of shooting 1 shot, which was all right. Then I did a 2 shot, which I think is my favorite because you get a nice amount of performance with a nice little spread, and is very effective, as you can see here. The final shot was just, I used 3 rival rounds, and that was quite a spread. However, I really had to arc the blaster to get that thing to actually hit my 30-foot target. Now, I can clearly see if I want to continue doing the 3-shot rival, I'm gonna have to do some type of spring upgrade. So I will have to figure out what type of spring. I will be playing around with Silver Fox Industry has been carrying these really amazing springs. I believe they're K25, not too sure on what they are. We've been calling them the Magic Spring because they are phenomenal. The prime on them is it feels like nothing compared to K26, but yet the performance, for some reason, is higher in like a K-Talon Claw or a Caliburn. So I'd like to get a hold of one of those springs and throw it in here and see if I can get some good performance out of that. My final impressions of this blaster are a lot more positive now after revisiting this for the 3rd time. I'm actually very happy, and I think a lot of it is to do with the rival drum. For what this intended purpose is, as a big shotgun, blasting 3 rival rounds is great, and 2 is just phenomenal. So I'm very happy with it. Before, in my last attempt at this, I don't have it on film, but I was trying to do 3 short darts. That seemed to be okay, but the consistency wasn't there. And after talking to Walcom S7, he pointed out that the barrel width should be a lot bigger if I was trying to shoot the 3 half darts through there. And I did notice that, yeah, every once in a while, one of the half darts would hit a side, which would jeopardize all the darts, and then they would just kind of plop out like in a mess. So that was not effective. And if I want to revisit this to shoot half darts, I would have to have a much larger barrel, which then changes the whole geometry of this whole front assembly. And I don't know how I'd fit it onto a Magnus, but I guess it could be done. That would be a different rework of this blaster, and I'm not sure if I will do that. I think I'm going to stick with the rival drum just because the performance is there, and it's a lot of fun as it is right now, and I feel like it's somewhat completed before, once I get a new spring in there, I think it will be a completed, very awesome blaster. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching this week's 2-Shot Tuesday. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Walcom S7's channel. We're pushing out a lot of content here at Fuzzy Walrus Industries, and if you'd like to support my channel, come visit me at Dr. Flux and check out this mod guide of how I built this Megalodon shotgun. I want to thank you all once again, and as always, happy nerfing.